Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I just had this like random thought right now, and I just wanted to turn the camera on and talk to you because I feel like if you got this message and saw this video, it was meant for you. So I get asked a lot of times, what is up with my manifestation? I feel like ever since I was a kid, I've always manifested the things that I wanted, and not to get woo-woo because it's not woo-woo. It's just, how am I so positive? How do I go through life like just expecting everything to work out, expecting the solution even though there was no plan? And I think the biggest thing is to rewire your brain and rebrand your life based off of what you want it to look like. I didn't grow up with money. I grew up as a middle class, kind of lower class individual with my family, and it was definitely a struggle trying to survive and like grow up with not a lot of resources. Since I was a kid though, I always thought to myself, honestly, there's so much opportunity if you reframe your mindset and know that no matter what you have going on, you can achieve anything. With that being said though, it's so important to truly visualize and honestly be delusional. Be delusional in everything that you do. Just know that like no matter what, it will always work out. I'll give you a good example. I'm in my downtown high-rise apartment in Houston, and I had no idea how I was gonna get here. This is honestly my dream apartment. I mean, I have natural lighting out of the wazoo. I'm literally looking at downtown from this angle. If I look forward, I see downtown. From my bedroom, I see downtown. Everything is just like, it's here, it's clear. The vision was clear, and I knew exactly what I wanted, and I did the things that I need to do to get here. A lot of times people see what's in front of them and they can't see the big picture of what they can actually achieve and what they should be working towards because they're so blinded by the negativity, by the lack of. And it's so important to reframe your mindset and know that like, hey, I don't have a solution on how to get to this, but I know that if I train myself to only see and believe that this is what's gonna happen for me, it's gonna happen. There's always a saying, you know, some people make a way when there's no way, and I feel like that's definitely me. But honestly, going about life, doing things on a day-to-day basis for that dream curation of that life that you want is what's going to be super important. There are so many things that you've probably achieved and you never even realized because you didn't reflect on those moments of how it is that you actually got to that point. A lot of times our brain is always like looking forward to the next step, the next thing, the next achievement. And I remember I had a really good friend that told me not too long ago, all of these achievements are like collecting roses and you're the vase. And you keep putting roses into the vase until the vase burst, because you never took a step back and analyzed how many roses that you have and how full the vase was. The biggest thing right now is for you to take a step back and really analyze your life. Don't look at the negative, don't think about the negative things that have happened, but truly look at, hey, I was able to do this. I don't even remember in this very moment how, but I was able to accomplish this. Literally, you have to train your mind to be positive. When you're so negative all the time and you're just like, oh, woe is me, life sucks, I don't know how I'm gonna get here, I'm always struggling, I'm always, how about you reframe it and say you are always receiving. You're literally receiving everything that you need to do and everything that's coming in your life to enable a positive effect. It's a really good idea to kind of look back at all the things that are not going as good and as well for you, but once you look at it and say, hey, like reframe your mind and say, this is not the best feeling and this doesn't feel good in the moment, but I know that if I get through this small hurdle or even a large hurdle, you will achieve a lot more in your life, because you know that that's just a stepping stone to becoming a better version of yourself. I'm 26 years old, about to be 27, and honestly, I have dealt with a lot of things in my life that I never thought that I would get past since I was a kid, when I was a little older, in my young adult years, and now going into like my later 20s, going into my 30s. It's insane because there's been so many moments where I was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna get past this, and I did because I saw the big vision. With all this being said though, it is so important to hang around people that want the best for you, that are looking for that growth as well within themselves. And it's not a competition, y'all are doing this together, y'all are growing together. Like, you don't feel like you're in a competition with them. Like, they are inspiring you to be a better version of yourself. I've had to cut off a lot of people that have not wanted my best interest, who hits you up when they want to go out, who hits you up because they haven't heard from you, they want to like go somewhere. What about the people who care about your day-to-day life? surrounding yourself with that positive quality of friends is also going to enable you to want to do better for yourself, because you have that support. Building that strong support system within yourself as well as the people around you is what's going to enable you to get to the places that you want to go faster. It's so important also to create that plan and to execute, because you can manifest anything you want. You can manifest bad things by really thinking about it and acting accordingly, but you need to put in the effort. It's no more excuses. We are in the second quarter of 2025, and there's no time anymore to lose. Like, you can start today. Just because it's not the beginning of the year, it's not the beginning of the month, it's so important for you to get up and get after the life that you want. Doing 1 to 3 things every single day, even if they're small, even if they take 10 minutes towards the goal that you want, is in turn going to add up and create that lasting result that you want. If you keep doing the same thing that you're doing now, 1 year from now, I promise you, you'll be in the same position. And that really sucks, but it's time to wake up and get activated and literally change your life. Break the generational curses, break what you thought that couldn't be broken, and literally break out of the shell and become the best version of yourself. One of the things that I get commented on all the time is how positive I am, the outlook that I have on life. I'm always looking forward to the best possible solution to everything, and you just need to reframe your mind and train yourself to feel like that. Don't be known as that negative friend, that negative person that people don't want to be around, or the moment somebody tells you something good that happens with them, you're, oh, I wish that was me, or, you know, how did they get to achieve that before me? No. Be proud of other people's wins also, because that energy is also going to be positive for you. So with all this being said, it was just something that was on my heart. It's so important for you to like really take your life into your own hands. There's no time like today, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but nobody's gonna save you but yourself. So go out there and save yourself.